Hi, my name is Eric Pratt, and today we're going to go through a rolling upgrade with YugabyteDB. And we'll go ahead and start the upgrade. So you can see here, we have an info upgrade available. We also have our orange dot over here. So we can go ahead and upgrade the software. We're going to do a rolling upgrade. It's 240 seconds between upgrade. If you have bigger cluster or some other factors that could be involved, we might want to make that a little bit bigger, but we'll just go ahead and leave it as it is, and we will confirm our software upgrade. So let's kick it off. Now what you'll be able to see here on the nodes tab is it'll start running through different statuses as it does the upgrade. You can see here we have our pending, and then we have our tasks. As you can see, we're going to be downloading software, we upgrade it, we install it, we reconfigure the universe, and then we'll be done. This is all done in a rolling fashion with no impact to your applications. This can take a little bit as it has to pull all the software over. So it has to download it all, move it onto the nodes, and then take care of the upgrade itself for you. All right, as you can see, we've now downloaded the software. We will be upgrading the software and installing it. And go back to our overview here. You can see on the nodes, you'll see our upgrading software going. You can also see over here that we are still reading and writing. Everything's okay. As we can see, that node did finish upgrading the software. We're still running our sample apps over here. It's still running just fine. And you can see we're on to the next node. All right, as we can see, we're now moving on to the next node, getting everything ready. Everything's still going just fine over on our application side. So as you can see, we're 60% now. Looks like this node went down to install the rest of the software. It's totally normal. As the node goes down, you still have 2 left here. We are still rolling inserts and reads, so that's good. Let's take a quick peek here. Awesome, this node is back up. So it's upgrading the software. This node's not quite back up yet, excuse me. It's upgrading the software now. So the node is down, but we are still running inserts and reads. We can see over here on our overview, still going. Everything's looking good. But you can see we are not reading or writing to this node currently. So this shows also the resiliency of Yugabyte. You can have a node down and that's not a problem for us, especially for things like software upgrades, as you're seeing. It works out just fine because we still have 2 nodes left who can take the writes as we write as quorum. So 2 nodes can still acknowledge said write, and you will still be able to read from the database as well from those tablet leaders. When this node goes down, the tablet leaders themselves will adjust to that, and they will move off to the nodes that are still alive, and we will be reading from those instead. All right, as we can see, our second node is down. We are not doing any reads or writes to this node as we are upgrading the software, but again, we still have the other 2 nodes taking the reads and writes. So it is just fine. We have no problems there. Everything's looking good. And as you can see, this node is back at live. It's been up for 6 minutes now after an upgrade has completed and the node was brought back up. Everything's looking good. As you can see, our uptime here on our metrics, we have still been up this whole time. Everything's quite all right. Reads and writes are still rolling. You can see here on our metrics page, as we started the test here, it's kind of gone up and down a little bit as nodes do go up and down. Latency can jump just a little, but still some pretty good latency numbers here. Nothing to be concerned about. We can see the CPU usage initially jumped up as we started off the workload, but leveled out pretty nicely and is doing just fine. All right, as we can see, our upgrade is done. We are still rolling metrics here. You can see our uptime's still looking good. Everybody's taking readings and writes. Everybody's happy. that concludes our demo upgrade. Thank you guys for tuning in.